Hi, I'm Tinny from Evil Design, and today I want to get into two videos today, if at all possible. And I don't have a lot. I've got some information, but I don't have a lot of show and tell today. So, oh, sorry, fake laugh. I found out there's another group of people called the Laugh Police, and they've been giving me a bad time because, according to them, I'm fake laughing. They have some kind of a machine that they put on the screen, and when somebody fake laughs, a red flag comes up, so they know exactly when I'm fake laughing, because I don't, but evidently they do. So I have to be really careful about laughing. Oh yeah. Oh, fake laugh again. Sorry. Now I spent until probably 2 o'clock today building stuff for the store. It's around Christmas time. People are ordering a lot of stuff, and the way I understand it, some of the other stove builders are just buried. You know, that's part of the deal. But I spent the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of the day building the pot lids, the 10 and 12 centimeter Imusa lids, and I put 10 each in the store, and I had some special orders people needed, and I've got those ready for them. If they email me the address, I'll send them out. I found a better way to make them for myself. It's the same lid, there's no difference, but this big lid, I was having a problem with it, so now I built a die to put it right in the large lathe and capture it, and cut the round disc before I form it, in the big lathe, which is a lot beefier and has a lot more mass to it, and it does a lot better job. So that makes that easier for me, and maybe a little better product, I'm not sure. The Imusa cups are supposed to be here Wednesday. You know how that goes. Maybe they'll be here Wednesday, maybe they won't. I hope so. I'm not really expecting it, but I've never had much luck with shipping. So anyway, when they get here, and I get them in the store, I'll also put the carbon felt wick in there also for people to wrap the handles with. I don't think it takes maybe a couple of feet to wrap one with. So I'll measure it. I'll put in a 2-foot piece for like $1, 3/4 inch wide, and then you'll have those to wrap your handles. That's where you want to go. I'm not sure this is the answer. It works. That I know. It works very well. If you get it wet, I was thinking if you get it wet, it doesn't work very well. But I've been kind of thinking that over, and the fiberglass on the beer can pots, if you get that wet, that doesn't work either. It gets really hot if you get it wet, because it breaks down the insulation, because it fills in all little air spaces with water, and then you grab a hold of it, and wow, it's really hot. So it's no better or worse than the fiberglass. It's certainly not the answer, but somebody will come up with something eventually. But for in the interim, the carbon felt works fine. It's easy to put on, easy to take off. So those pots will be in. Now, when they come in and I put them on the site, I don't foresee them being sold out in 3 hours like these lids, because I ordered 200 of them. And if I sell 200 in one evening, I think that would be a new all-time record. I am selling the small ones for 6 and the large ones for 7. That's just to be fair with the other people that are selling them. I don't want to undercut them because they're good people. So that'll take care of that. Now the rings that go in the beer cans, I told you I'm getting out of beer cans. Beer cans and eventually there will be no beer cans on the site at all. I'm going to discontinue the QMH. I'm going to quit selling rings. I'm not going to do anything with beer cans. I'm tired of beer cans. Beer cans have run the gambit. There's a lot of people that still like them. But for the amount of money you can dump into a beer can, you know, with the ring and the lid and the spine and the wrap and everything else, time you get done, get a beer can all tricked out, you've got more money in it than you have in a titanium pot. You know, and that's just crazy. You know, the only way a beer can really is justifiable is if you don't have a lot of money and you want a backpacking pot, just buy one for 6 cents. Wrap a little fiberglass around it, keep the original lid cut off with a safety cutter, and go with that. As far as going with these rings and spines and all of the lids and spines and rings and all that stuff, it's really, you're not saving anything. When you get done, you've got a beer can pot. Is it lighter than other pots? No, it's not. Actually, the Snow Peak 600 is basically the same weight. So you're not gaining anything with weight. The only thing I don't like, there's two things I really hate about the beer can pots. One is the bottom. It's easy, hard to get clean. It's hard to stir stuff in. The second thing is the plastic liner. I've never been a real big fan of that. You know, and they're not any lighter. So my opinion is it's time to move on to something else. Either a Snow Peak 600 or one of these. These are pretty cheap compared to a Snow Peak 600. The Snow Peak 600 is a better pot. But this cheap aluminum Imusa cup, I would go with that before I'd go with a beer can because it's just a nice smooth bottom. It boils just as fast. The weight is very little difference. And it's a lot cheaper. So that's my 2 cents. I welcome yours. Oh, fake laugh. Sorry. I'm Tinny from Medieval Design. Get out and hike. Take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors. And more important than anything, try to have a really great day.